everyone, it's Angela here, Nervenstein, and I've got a twofold video today. I'm going to do a quick unboxing of Tiny Epic Zombies, and then I'm going to paint the Itemeeples like I did with Tiny Epic Quest. Let's have a look. Okay, that's everything that's in there. I haven't even seen this before myself, so there's a cute little dog meeple. It's teeny. I'm not sure if they were extra things because it's the Kickstarter edition. And these are the things that I'm going to paint. All of the equipment, as I did with Tiny Epic Quest. If you haven't seen that video, it's a few videos back. I'll pop it here somewhere so that you can see. There's a little bit of detail on these. I think these will come up okay. I don't think they're as detailed as Tiny Epic Quest, but it's not too bad. They're mainly metal, so shouldn't be too difficult to do. That one's got hardly any detail on it at all, but we'll give it a go. Little revolver, little axe, little fire axe, and a cute little katana. Other things in the box, just because it's a quick unboxing, look like health tokens, tiny zombies, police car, motorbike. Looks like the Itemeeples sit on those. Let's have a quick look at that. Yep, sure enough, that's pretty cute. They fit on there. I don't know how they're going to fit on there with their items, but we'll see. Okay, that's a quick unboxing of Tiny Epic Zombies. Let's paint these suckers. Okay, so what you're going to need is some water for your paintbrush, some black acrylic paint, or if you can spray, I can't spray anymore because I don't have a workshop. If you can spray black acrylic onto these, that'll be a lot quicker. I'm going to hand paint them. All black, so we want a black base on everything. I'm going to drop the camera down so that you can see what I'm doing, and we'll get started. I know the lighting's not great, but I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing anyway. This is where our hands get dirty. I'm just going to paint them all black. You can see what I'm doing. I will speed it up for you so that you're not completely and utterly bored. It is literally painting everything black. I will speed it up until they're all done. Might need 2 coats. So they've all been coated in black. I've done a couple of coats on them just to make sure that they're fully covered. And next up is just a little bit of silver acrylic. Now I'm going silver because a lot of them are guns, metal things, crowbar, swords, golf club. It wasn't an axe, it was a golf club. That's how blind I am. Okay, and how we're going to do this is with some silver acrylic. Put some on and wipe it off onto some kitchen roll, which will give you a dry brush. And then we just gently go across whatever it is we're doing. Now I'm even going to do the things that aren't metal with this, just so that it brightens it a little for the actual colour that it is. So even the handle of the axe, obviously that would be brown, but I am just going to do the entire axe in the silver first. And the back, even though you won't really see the back. And that is literally all we're going to do, so I'm going to speed it up. So a little bit of silver on the brush, wipe it off the brush, and then just gently go over the top. And I'm hoping you can see how that's bringing that up. Let me see if I can get it where you can see it. Okay, the silver is done. As I said, I've gone over everything, even things that aren't going to be silver. That's just to lighten up whatever color it is. So brown on black wouldn't show up as well as brown on silver, if that makes sense. So the baseball bat, the chainsaw will be a different color. The gun's pretty much, yeah, metal. This I might do like an olive green. This will have wooden parts on it. I'll need to look that up to see what parts are wood. But it's looking pretty cool so far. Adorable little things as always. Just the Uzi doesn't have very much detail, but then Uzis don't have much detail on them. So next up, we're going to crack out some brown. Now I've never used these before, but I bought these little tiny ones because I don't have a lot of room to work in. So we'll see how we go. You can see the difference in size. I'm hoping these work as well as these cheapies. A smaller brush. I think we'll start with the shotgun. Any mistakes can be fixed, so don't worry too much. Just do them in the colours that you want to do them in. So you could do this light brown, you could do a red, do it whatever colour. I'm just using dark brown so that it looks a little bit woody. The Indiana Jones revolver. Oh, my eyes are not as good as they used to be, guys. Pretty cool. Oh, the baseball bat. And if you go over the wire on this one, don't worry too much because you can just re-dry brush it silver, which is probably what I'm going to have to do here. Yeah, I've just decided to do the entire thing to get in the cracks. Otherwise it's going to look all silver where the wire is not brown and silver, which is what I want it to look like. Sorry about that, folks. It saved you time if you'd just done it brown at the beginning. Live and learn. I know that the arms will probably be black, but I think I'll do them brown just to keep that nice shading underneath. They should probably be metal too. But it is what it is now. I'll do the shafts as well. What else have we done here? Okay, next colour we're cracking out is some red. You can probably guess where this is going to go. Starting with the axe, which I think is all red, other than the sharp bit. I think maybe the pointy bit might be red as well. I wish I could see what I'm doing. Need a magnifying glass. I think that's fairly straight. A little bit wonky maybe. Yeah, that'll do. What next? I think the crowbars have a little bit of red on them. I need to look that up, I can't remember. And this. I wish I had some masking tape, make it a lot easier. If you can't tell, I've gone with red because of Ash from Evil Dead. I know that chainsaws come in different colours like yellow and green and whatnot. Being a geek, it would be untoward of me to do it anything but red, however. I looked up the crowbar and I'm going to go for the Half-Life crowbar, which is red in the middle and not on the edges. So cute. I really enjoy Tiny Epic Quests, so I'm sure I'll love this since I love the zombie theme. I'm sure yours will look neater if you can actually see, because I am really struggling here, guys. I need one of those old lady magnifying glasses. I'm going to go a thicker brush for this one, just to try and cover as much as I can. Probably should have looked this up before I started, shouldn't I, to see if this is the colour. It's pretty cute. Do the little flights on the arrows blue just to use up some of this extra blue that I've got there. Just doing the strings black to differentiate them from all the metal. Some of them are a bit boring because they're literally just metal, but that's what they're made of, so I don't want to overdo them, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that looks like a grip. I could probably do that in black as well, but might do the handle of the club a different color as well. Okay, apart from some little touch-ups where I've botched things because of my bad eyesight, I think that's us done. You can see how easy that was. I just need to redo the silver on that actually. Give that a little go now. Yeah, super simple, and they look adorable. What's not to love? Look at that tiny revolver. I'll take some photos now and stick them up afterwards. If you've done this yourself, spray them with some clear coat. I can't do that here living in an apartment, so I'm gonna have to find some kind of brush clear coat for them. That's just to protect them so that the paint doesn't come off when you're handling them constantly. But they should be fine. If you enjoyed this video, it's helped you in any way, give it a wee thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I do loads of geeky, nerdy stuff. I'm a geek from way back, before it was cool to be a geek. That's Tiny Epic Zombies. Itemeeples complete. Nerfenstein out. Just a wee addendum, so that you weren't wondering where it came from, I've decided I'm gonna add some red on any blade, like any melee weapon. Just because I think if you were fighting zombies, there would probably be a little bit of blood on your weapon. I don't want to overdo it. Just a few little dots here and there. You don't need to do this, by the way. This is purely a personal thing. In reality, your entire chain would probably be covered in blood because the chain turns, obviously. But I just want a little touch. I think we'll even put some on the golf club. I'm going to leave the axe and crowbar as is because they've already got red on them, so I feel like it'll just take away from that. Okay, now I think they're done. I'll take some photos and stick them up so you can see them a little bit better. I know my light's not the best. Catch you next time.